Hello, good day everyone. I am Lamia A. Amal from BS Ed Science 2, and my topic is all about the titration reaction and endpoints or endpoint. So, titration reaction refers to or titration reaction is a laboratory technique used to determine the unknown concentration of the solution by reacting it with a solution of known concentration or the titrant. So, titration reaction, no, it is a technique para ma-determine kung ano yung mga unknown concentration ng mga solution, no, yung mga unknown concentration na nandoon sa solution na yon. And then, pag nag-react yon sa known concentration or sa titrant. So the titrant is added gradually until the reaction is complete, allowing the unknown concentration to be calculated. So yung titrant ang ginagamit or yung known solution para malaman natin kung or makalculate natin yung unknown concentration na nandoon sa solution na yon. Next, how does it work? So paano nga ba? First, we have the titrant is added from a burette to the analyte in a flask. So, i-add lang yung titrant, no? I-add lang yung titrant sa burette ng analyte. Burette to the analyte in a flask. Second, an indicator, example, phenolphthalein or methyl orange shows when the reaction is complete. The last one is the volume of titrant used helps determine the unknown concentration. So, yung volume ng titrant, no, that is important pa rin in determining the unknown concentration. So, it helps a lot in determining the unknown concentration in laboratory experiment or laboratory activities. Now, what is equivalence point? Equivalence point. The equivalence point is a theoretical point when the amount of titrant added is chemically equal to the amount of analyte. It represents the exact completion of the reaction and can be determined using a pH or titration curve. So in this equivalence point, no, where yung titrant is added sa chemically equal sa amount ng analyte natin. And then kapag na-add na yon, it represents the exact completion of the reaction. And to determine that calculation or pag i-determine na natin siya, pwede natin siyang gamitan ng pH. Pwede natin siyang gamitan ng pH para ma-determine. And then, the endpoint is the observable change, such as a color shift that signals the reaction is finished. It is detected experimentally, unlike the theoretical equivalence point. The difference between them is known as titration error. So, dito sa endpoint na to, dito na malalaman and ma-observe kung nag-shift ba yung or nag-iba ba yung color ng solution or nag-react ba yung nag-iba yung color after the reaction. And it detected experimentally. No, unlike daw sa theoretical equivalence point, the difference unlike sa Kasi ang equivalence point is where the amount of titrant added is added chemically equal to amount of analyte. Para pala sa equivalence point, ang tandaan lang is we can calculate or measure it in its exact, no? It is the completion of the reaction. And then the endpoint, it is the observed completion. We detect it in an indicator and it may have a error. So let's proceed in the calculating yung morality and morality volume ng mga analyte and the volume of titrant, no, para ma-determine natin siya. So we have here the formula, no. The M refers to the morality and volume of analyte. The M2 and V2 is the morality and volume of titrant. So this formula helps determine the unknown concentration. So ito yung gagamitin nating formula. So I have here a problem. In problem 1, birth readings give initial and final volumes. The difference is the actual volume added. So first, ang gagawin mo is calculate the volume of titrant using this volume of titrant. So step 2, list all known values and the unknown. So sa M2, we have 0.150, the molarity. And then V2, we have 30.6 ml that calculated in step 1 dito. So, kinalculate na natin yon. I-minus mo lang naman siya. 32.8 minus 2.2 ml. So, that is equal to 30.6 ml. So, in V1 or the known titrant, 25.0 ml. That is given. And now, ang hahanapin natin is the molarity of analyte. So, step 3, we arrange the formula to solve for M1 or the analyte morality analyte. Is it correct? Ba? Morality analyte. Morality of analyte. Yan ang hahanapin natin. So, start with ito, morality and volume of analyte is equals to morality and volume of titrant. Morality and volume of titrant. Isolated the morality of analyte, dividing both sides by volume of analyte. So, magiging ganito siya. Morality of analyte is equal to morality of titrant and then multiplied by volume of titrant and then divided into volume of analyte. So, eto na yon, magiging ganito siya. So, i-plug natin siya lahat, i-put all together natin. So, 0.150 m is times into 30.6 ml. Divide into 25.0 ml. So, it is equal to 0.1836 m. So, ganun lang. Unahin lang natin yung i-times ang dalawang close and open parentheses and then divide it into 25.0 ml. So, the final answer, the molarity of the unknown solution, ay, nakalimutan ko paano siya basahin. Solution is 0.184 m. Bakit siya naging 184? Kasi i-round off na natin siya. So, magiging 0.84 na siya. Rounded to 3 significant figures consistent with the given value. So, that is all. Thank you for listening.